Welcome to my newborn channel. Today is 21st of June, World Yoga Day. Do some yoga to make yourself healthy. Today I am going to discuss about some problems we all had faced somehow when we are going to the market to buy a smartphone. Before buying a smartphone, actually we have to consider some major, very important facts actually. Guys, we know that there are three types of smartphones available in markets depending upon their OS, that means operating system. Okay, so first we get started with the Android OS. We all know Android OS is the most popular as well as cheap and user friendly for all of us guys. Second one is iOS, that is intelligent OS, which is most secure platform as well as most expensive. You all know about the Apple iPhones and all that. Third one is Windows, which is also secure platform. Security is very much than that of at least Android, but not user friendly at all like Android at least. So I want to tell you guys that in this video we will know about the Android phones exclusively. Actually here I am trying to give a clean idea according to your pocket, that means budget smartphone you can say. Before we start, I want to clarify that actually I am not promoting any brand of mobile phones because they do not pay me. So we are going to know some terms at first. First one, hybrid SIM slot. What's that, man? What's that? Actually it means you will be provided to insert two SIM cards or one SIM card and one memory card at once in your smartphone, but two SIM cards and one memory cards at once you will not be provided to insert in your smartphone at any cost. Okay, second one is, what is stock Android? Very important question, guys. Stock Android, you can say that your phone has no skin, or you can say your phone's customization is limited. That means you will feel the speed of the processor very much, but you like MIUI Redmi phones gave us or Oxygen OS, there will not be that type of customization ROM in your phone. For that, the benefit we have in our hand is phone will not get laggy that much. And the third one, the most important thing, is the processor. As we all know, there are two types of actually processor. One is, in this two type of processor has been used in Android devices popularly. One is Snapdragon and two is MediaTek. Actually they are two companies, nothing more than that. Both are good to some extent, but when the performance of the phone is considered and your phone is getting older, 5 or 6 months or 1 year old, when the phone is consist of MediaTek processor, the phone getting a bit laggy, the performance will lag, phone can be hanged than that of Snapdragon. So according to me, Snapdragon's processors are better than that of MediaTek, but I'm not promoting here Snapdragon as well as MediaTek. Okay, so according to my opinion or my view, MediaTek processors are a bit laggy than that of Snapdragon. So as a whole, I want to tell you guys, don't buy any smartphones only going by its looks or camera or slimness. This is your problem, guys, everyone's problem. So instead, compare according to processor, battery backup at first. Now I have a small list today about some smartphones under rupees 8,000. Check it out, guys. So in my list, first one is Moto G Play, which is actually 7999, that is 8,000 rupees. It has 5-inch HD IPS LCD display, which is very good. 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of ROM, that means internal memory is 16 GB, expandable up to 128 GB via your memory card slot. 8 megapixel front 8 megapixel back camera, that is rear camera, and the front shooter camera is 5 megapixel. Battery backup is decent, 2800 milliampere. That means you will provided 1 day full battery backup, no problem. It will provide you in the box rapid charger, that is your phone will be charged very fast. Processor is here Snapdragon 410 quad core display, sorry, quad core processor. I'm extremely sorry, it's my fast videos kind of. So there will be dual SIM, as well as you will be provided memory card slot. That is no hybrid SIM slot, it is dedicated SIM slot. 4G obviously, that means your Jio SIMs or Vodafone or Airtel, whatever you use, will be okay with this phone. Next one is Redmi 4A, which is actually is on flash sale in Amazon.com. Next sale is 27th of June. If you want to buy it, you have to register yourself at first. It is 5-inch display, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal, 128 GB expandable. Camera is something different here. Here camera will be provided 13 megapixel back camera and 5 megapixel front shooter camera. Here the battery backup is too much, man. It is 3120 milliamperes, and processor is Snapdragon 425 quad core processor. Phone is very good, but the two slight problems are there. First one is no fast charging technology is provided. Actually Redmi sets are devoid of this technology. Only Redmi Mi4 is consist of that. And second problem is 13 megapixel camera is not that much promising, at least my opinion. I've already used it. Second one is, guys, Lenovo Vibe K5 6999, that is almost 7,000 rupees, 5-inch HD display. It also consists of 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal storage, and 2 GB of expandable up to. That means you can use 32 GB memory card maximum. 13 megapixel primary camera and 5 megapixel secondary, that means front shooter camera. Here the battery backup is 2750 milliampere. That is not that much promising. Lenovo set Snapdragon, here also the processor is Snapdragon 415 octa-core processor, which is very promising actually, because octa-core engine is somewhat better. But there is also a problem, guys. Octa-core processor means your battery will be drained drastically, so keep it in mind. Battery backup will not be that much. 7499 price tag consists Moto E3 power, that is Moto E3 power consists of 7499 rupees, 5-inch HD IPS display, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal memory, 32 GB of expandable storage, 8 megapixel rear camera and 5 megapixel front shooter camera. Here the battery backup is tremendous, 3500 milliampere. Dual SIM plus memory card, that is no hybrid SIM slot. Here it is totally dedicated SIM slot. Yes guys, Redmi 4A, which I have already told you, that is not dedicated, that is hybrid SIM slot, which is in Amazon.com. I just forgotten it. Here Moto E3 power also provided us MediaTek processor, which is a little bit problem, but not that much, because we consider these phones are all budget phones around 8,000. That means you cannot play heavy high-tech games or high resolution games for the game lovers. Actually it is just for the, you can't make it a huge or heavy use. Okay, next one is Samsung Galaxy J3 Pro. It was very good looking, according to me, one of my hot favorite, around 8,000 list. Samsung Galaxy J3 Pro, its price is 7990, and it will provide you 5-inch display, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal memory, expandable up to 128 GB, 8 megapixel and 5 megapixel cameras, primary and secondary respectively. Battery is a little low, 2600 milliampere, but the one thing which mesmerizes me is it has super AMOLED display. That means color saturation and the picture or video produced in respect to color and contrast will be massive and will be awesome actually. Dual SIM, but there is problem guys, it provide you hybrid SIM slot. That means 2 SIM or 1 SIM and 1 memory card. 4G obviously. And last but not the least is Moto C Plus, which has just launched from tomorrow 22nd of June. It will be on, it can be purchased from Amazon. It will also provide you 5-inch IPS HD full HD display, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal and 32 GB of expandable storage, 8 megapixel back camera, that means rear camera, main camera which is, and 2 megapixel front shooter camera, 4000 milliampere battery backup, which is too much to handle, and phone is little bit bulky actually. One twist also is there, that is this phone Moto C Plus has front and back both flashes. That is very interesting guys, and this is also provide us MediaTek quad core engine. Stock Android experience is there, and phone you can have the phone with Android 7.0 Nougat, and when the Android O has been published, you can upgrade your phone to Android O also. Dual SIM plus memory card provide, but the phone is something missing. That means something is missing in this phone. Actually, in this total list, I have a strong recommendation if you are going with my opinions, Samsung J3 Pro, because it looks fabulous, display is awesome, camera performance, at least this in this list Samsung is better than all the phones. So this is it guys. I am not going to make it longer anymore. I will definitely make some list on mid-range as well as upper mid-range phones very shortly. So guys, stay tuned. Don't leave this video only without like, comment or share. Thanks you guys for your valuable time which you spend to watch this. Thanks.